My name is Dr Helen Keteku-Adu and I am the owner and founder of PGK Medical. PGK Medical stands for Paul and Gladys Keteku, who are my parents. They are my superheroes and my number one fans, and I thought that they deserved to have their name on something, so I named it after them. Our tagline for this practice is we put the family back in family practice, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. Make a place where people feel at home, where people feel at ease, that they're with a medical practice that they can trust. And we endeavour to do that from the moment you walk through the door to the moment that you walk out. I decided that I wanted to open my own practice, not because I worked at bad medical centres, but because I wanted to foster a culture that really reflected who I am and what I believed and what I felt medical practices should be, which is a safe place, a safe haven. And as you can see, it's a beautiful space. And we've had so many comments from the patients. It's an experience, and a good one. It's an experience where when you walk through the door, it's a calming presence. There is a sense of wellness and well-being. So many people walk in and they're like, it feels like a spa. And I'm just like, yes, probably need a fountain and some music, and we probably would be like that. But it just gives a sense of wellness. And I think an experience with your healthcare provider should be something that makes you feel well from the moment that you enter in to the moment that you leave. And I think that that's what PGK Medical has been doing. I have been really lucky throughout this whole process of just having the right people at the right time telling me, like just meeting the right people. So I met Practice Success. Actually, I just got CC'd into a mass email with all the right people in it from the word go. And essentially it started from there. And actually it was probably a year and a week ago today that we started this process where we started having the conversations about what to do if you wanted to open a practice. And honestly, I had a wonderful team of people who recognized that I had no idea, I had no clue, but gave me the resources. I got put through to GP Summit so that I could actually watch and learn about what I needed to do to be a business owner. I trained as a doctor. I know nothing about business. And it was just a really refreshing sort of experience to be taught in a gradual way, in a safe way that made me feel like, okay, I can do this. I can actually open a practice. And then I got to meet Jerry from Evoke and the whole team from Evoke, and it's actually just been a really pleasant sort of journey. They really just encapsulated the vision that I had, which was, I don't want clutter. I don't want orange. I don't know why so many medical centers have that harsh orange, but I'm just not a fan of it. But I want simple, I want people to feel just a sense of calmness, and they just got it down to a T. The process of working with Evoke, especially with a budget, was absolutely phenomenal. One of the most daunting things when it comes to starting a practice is finance. And you know, whether you're doing it on your own, whether you're doing it with a business partner, whether you're doing it with a family, you always want to be working within a budget. And when it came to creating PGK Medical, I obviously had a budget. I'm the only owner at this point in time. Hopefully we'll have more. But it was really important for me to make sure that I was working within my financial means so that I had the capacity to make sure that we had all the equipment, all the staff, and all the things that we need to make a practice run. And the great thing about Evoke is that they heard me. So we would go through every single week, we would talk about what we needed to do. And one of the things that I really appreciated about Evoke is the forward thinking, about the safety, about the power switches. Like, they really just nailed it when it came to making sure that this was a space that not just reflected my vision, but also reflected all the things that we needed as a practice to be a safe practice as well. And when it came to a point in time where it was like, it's not going to be financially viable for me to do everything all at once, they were right on it. And they still made my dream come true within my means, which was absolutely fantastic. So we've actually done a staged approach where we've done one part of the clinic, and as we expand, we go into another part of the clinic, which allows me to have flexibility. It allows me to kind of see how people work within this space and what we can do for the next part of the space. So it really does give me the autonomy for my own practice. Don't want to use the dreaded word, but I think we've heard it for the last 2 to 3 years, but COVID. So for the healthcare industry, COVID's been a nightmare. So creating a space that makes people feel like they want to come to a medical center is a very, very important thing. And I think that, especially being a mother myself, I wanted a space where when you come to this center, you actually feel like, okay, my kids have somewhere to play, I can relax a little bit. I wanted my staff to feel comfortable as well. The great feedback that we've been getting from patients is, oh, this is a medical center? And it's like, yes, it is. I think that, medical centers have evolved over a period of time. They don't have to have the tiled floors and, all the posters on the wall that just bombard you and make you feel like, oh my goodness. And, unfortunately with COVID, we've been having issues with getting enough doctors on board. So sometimes there can be long waiting times. You want patients to come and be in a space where if they have to wait, they don't feel like they're waiting in a prison. They feel like they're waiting in a very comfortable space. And I think that's what's encapsulated at our clinic at the moment. And so we've had this amazing feedback of patients coming in. They're like, they're so neat, it's so clean. We've got our little kids area so that kids can go and wreak havoc just in the corner. And then parents can sit down and just relax a little bit, and just a space where you want to come to work. I think that that's so important, that as a person that works in a space, you really want to be coming and being like, yeah, this is where I work, and have some sort of pride when it comes to your work area. And I think that this design definitely really just nurtures that and encapsulates that very, very well. For anyone who is interested in starting up a business and wanting to create a particular vision or a particular look and feel, I would 100% go with Evoke. They're caring, they listen, they want to work with what you want. It is not someone enforcing their vision and trying to make it work for you. It is you saying, this is what I want, and then working around it. And I think that's a great thing to have with a company, because you really do get to feel like you are the captain of your own ship. You really do get to feel like it is your space, and they're just great, really. And they're really friendly and they're very flexible, and that's what you want when you are starting up your own business.